Abundant Life Creators, how are you all doing? Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. My name is Emanuela Lumene. I am the founder of Abundant Life Creation. I am a child of God, a radiographer by profession. I am also a certified life coach as well as a baker. So for all those that are new to this channel, I'd love to officially welcome you to Abundant Life Creation. So on this platform, I take time to share knowledge that is going to help you discover yourself, discover your purpose, discover your hidden abilities and potentials by looking within yourself to be able to identify those gifts, talents, and that God has placed within you. I also take time to share principles that are going to help you refine and develop those talents, those gifts, those abilities and potentials that God has placed within you, as well as develop a positive mindset and look at some of the things that are limiting you from actually becoming the person that God has proposed you to be. So on this platform, Abundant Life Creation, I'm a firm believer that it is God's desire for each and every one of us to live a life of abundance. However, He has given us all the responsibility to become creators of that life of abundance, of course, in alignment with the purpose that He has created us to fulfill here on earth. So it is not all up to God for you to be all that He has proposed you to be. There's a role that you have to play, and there's a role that God has to play, of which God is always playing His role. But if you're not intentional about creating that life of abundance, or if you're not intentional about playing your role, you may not see that purpose that God has created you to fulfill here on earth come to manifest, because you're not putting in the work, you're not putting in the effort. And when it comes to abundance, most of us tend, when we're on a journey of personal development, we tend to focus our energies mostly in one aspect of our life, while the other areas of our lives are struggling. But then God desires that we prosper in all things. That means He desires that we prosper in our mindset, in our emotions, in our health, in our relationship, in our finances, in our business, in our careers, in our spiritual life, in everything. God desires that we experience abundance, that we prosper in all those things. So even as youths, even as we are starting out life, we tend to focus our energies on maybe trying to pursue wealth, but then all other areas of our lives are struggling. However, even as you are embarking on this journey of creating that life of abundance that you desire, I want you to always have it at the back of your mind that even as you are planning how you're going to grow, ensure that you are focusing your personal development in all aspects of your life, so that all aspects of your life are growing and you are growing in wholeness and in totality. So for those that are just viewing this or seeing me for the first time, you can take time to go through my channel. You'll find different videos that are going to help you in the aspect of self-discovery, because I understand a lot of us as youths are struggling with identity crisis. We do not know who we are. We are struggling with what am I here for, all those questions. You can take time to watch our previous videos and you'll be able to know the different phases that you can go through to enable you discover yourself. However, we are currently on a journey of pursuing mental health awareness. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to talk about the importance of mental health. So I believe that mental health, maintaining a positive mental health is very important, because the state of your mind has an impact on everything that has to do with your life. Okay, the state of your mind is going to affect everything around you, and if you're not intentional about developing a positive mental health, you are going to find challenges in how you're going to handle each and everything that happens around your life. So with every day that goes by, we are faced with situations that will cause us to make certain choices and decisions, and who we are today, the person that you are today, is as a result of the choices and decisions that you have been making all through your life. And in most cases, though many of us have not really taken time to pay attention, or have not been intentional about our mental health, but you will discover that some of the choices that we made have actually been affecting the current have actually affected us to a point where we're in a place where we are finding it hard to come out of certain situations because of the choices and decisions that you once made. So I'll give an example. Every one of us faces challenges, faces storms. There's no person in this world that is free from challenges or storms or trials of life. We at some point in life are going to face challenges that will either break us, and it is depending on your mental state. Okay, depending on how your mindset is, or depending on how you have been able to develop your mental health, it will determine how you respond or react to those challenges. Okay, so for let me give you this example. A person that is undergoing depression, or you constantly look at yourself as not good enough, you always look at yourself and constantly think you are a failure, you constantly beat yourself about the small mistakes that you make, you constantly look at yourself and feel like you're not worthy of anything good, and like you can't manage, or you don't deserve to have good people in your life. So the more that you're struggling with all these worries about the future, worries of the fear of what people are going to see, and all kinds of things, whenever you find yourself in a situation that will require you to make a delicate decision or to make a certain choice, you will find that you will make your choice, or you make the decision that you make because of how you are feeling on the inside. So if an opportunity comes to you and you're a person that is struggling with depression, you are skilled, you are talented, and you have so much vast knowledge in that area. But because you're struggling with depression, when somebody comes to you and pitches a certain opportunity to you to say, oh, listen, Emanuela, there is this opportunity that's there, and I actually think you are good for this position, you will look at it and you start thinking to yourself to say, I don't think I have what it takes. What if I fail? What if I make a mistake? What will people think about me? I don't. So you constantly keep telling yourself that you are not capable, you don't have enough experience. And the more you keep on repeating those words inside your mind, the more that your esteem starts to go down, and you lose the confidence within you to actually put yourself out there and take that opportunity. Instead, what you will do is that you will think of somebody else and recommend to say, no, I can't do this, somebody else can actually do it and not me. And that, imagine that was a door that God opened for you, like it is yours, okay, but you push it to someone else because you feel insufficient in yourself, because you are struggling with all these mental, or with all these negative thoughts and limiting beliefs within you. And after some time, you see that person that you recommended, okay, and they are doing so well in that opportunity that was meant to be yours, and you are looking at this person and you are like, you even start feeling envious and jealous of that person. Why? Because you keep telling yourself to say, that was supposed to be my place, I was the one who was supposed to be doing that, that was mine, why is this person thriving? You are the one that sold that opportunity to somebody else. You are the one that sold that idea to somebody else. Why? Because you felt you were insufficient. You felt as though you don't have what it takes to actually do or act on that opportunity that came your way. So even when it comes to relationships, or even when it comes to friendships, you find that certain people enter in toxic relationships because of the state of their minds. Okay, so if you constantly look at yourself like you are not worth it, you're not good enough, and nobody can love you, like, even the kind of relationship or the kind of choice of a partner that you're going to make is going to reflect who you are, because you tend to attract who you are. So because of the kind of thoughts that you have been harboring, because of the kind of negativity that you have actually been keeping thinking within you, you tend to attract somebody that suits the kind of thought pattern that you have been having, the kind of negativity that you have been having. No, nobody is going to love me. It's like all the time, it's only bad people that only come to me. And even when you find yourself in a relationship, you find that you constantly find yourself with somebody that is actually maybe making you feel bad about yourself, making you even feel worse and not even feel loved. Like, you find yourself in a toxic relationship that is actually even breaking you down even the more. So you find that if you are not stable, or if you're not working on maintaining a positive mental health, it is going to affect the kind of choices that you make in your career, in your health. You know that there are people that actually have eating disorders because they are undergoing depression, where if they face a certain challenge or they face a certain problem and they do not know how to go about it, they will eat anything and everything that they find. Like they will literally be eating. Before you know it, this person is different. Like they are constantly consuming. It's like they are trying to feed that emptiness, they're trying to feed that voidness that they're feeling inside. But it is not food that is actually going to what do you call this, that is actually going to fill that voidness. That voidness is not being created because you are hungry. It's like a voidness or an emptiness of your soul that you are feeling. And depression is actually going to break you down to a point where even your spiritual life, you find it hard to even pray. You find it hard to handle your finances because you end up spending. Each time you're depressed, you end up spending a lot of money that you have not even accounted or planned for. Why? Because you are in a place of constant depression. So it is very much important for you to actually find yourself in a place where you are intentional about developing a positive mental health. Take time to actually identify the place where you are right now. Accept that, okay, I'm struggling with depression, and understand the kind of impact that that depression has had on you. Yes, you may have made choices and decisions out of the depression or out of the pain or brokenness that you were in that have caused you to be the person that you are right now. But if you are willing to actually transform, or if you are willing to actually grow out and heal from the pains of the past, one thing is that do not allow the past to define you, but it is also possible to actually make a change now for the betterment of your future tomorrow. But we'll continue more in the next videos that we're going to talk about on how you're going to be able to handle depression, or how you're going to start dealing with your mindset. We'll also look at some of the things that happen that trigger depression. So be on the lookout. Look out, turn on your notification buttons. If you're watching me from my YouTube channel, please subscribe to Abundant Life Creation on my YouTube channel, and kindly turn on the notification. Invite your family and friends. I always post videos on my channel at every point, so I'm encouraging each and every one of you to be a part of this platform. Let us grow this network. And I'd like to thank you all so much, and I wish you a lovely day. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. It's your lady and life coach. Till we meet again next time, and my name is Emanuela Lumene. Bye bye.